So hello students, we have started a chapter that is quadratic equations. In the previous class we have learned about how to find the solution of quadratic equations by factorization method. Okay, now today we are going to learn second method, that is finding solution of a quadratic equation by completing square method. Okay, now for completing square method one formula is necessary. Let us look at that formula. That is, third term is equal to 1 upon 2, that is half, into coefficient of x bracket square. Now coefficient of x means, for example, if you are having an example in this way, 2x square minus 5x plus 3 equals to 0. Now in this example we have to find what is the coefficient of x. So coefficient of x is minus 5. Remember this thing. Okay, so what is coefficient of x? Minus 5. So third term will be equals to, I'm writing here, third term will be equals to, now half into, now we have to write the coefficient of x. So what is coefficient of x? That is minus 5. So minus 5, then bracket square. So it will become now minus 5 into 1 will be minus 5 only, upon 2 into nothing means 2 bracket square equals to, now minus 5 square, so that is 25, upon 2 square, so that is 4. So in this way we have to find third term for solving this example. Okay, now let us consider one example here. Now we have to find the solution of this quadratic equation by using completing square method. Okay, now very first step which you have to do is that the coefficient of x square must be always 1. Right now the coefficient of x square is 9, so we will remove this 9. Now how to remove this number? So we have to divide throughout the equation by the same number. Again I am telling, we don't want the coefficient of x to be any other number, so we want to remove this 9. Okay, so how to remove this one? Let us write solution. Given equation is 9x square minus 15x plus 6 equals to 0. Now what you have to do, we don't want any number with x square. Okay, so we have to remove it. And how to remove it? By dividing the same number with the same number throughout the equation. So dividing above equation by 9, we get, now what do we get? So we get it in this way, 9x square upon 9 minus 15x upon 9 plus 6 upon 9 equals to 0 upon 9. Therefore, now remember that this 9 and this 9 will get cancelled, so we can cancel it. Now 3 3s are 3, 5s are 3, 2s are 3, 3s are. Okay, so now what you will get? So now this 9 and 9 are cancelled, so what we will have? We'll have only x square minus 5 upon 3x plus 2 upon 3 equals to, now this 0 upon 9 will be equals to 0. Now up till here I think it must be clear to you. Now in next step what we have to do, now we don't want this third term to be present over here. This constant term we are going to change its sign. So here it is plus 2 upon 3, when it goes on the other side it will become minus 2 upon 3. So we'll have x square minus 5 upon 3x plus, equals to 0 minus 2 upon 3. Okay, so on the next step we'll have, therefore x square minus 5 upon 3x equals to minus 2 upon 3. Okay, now this is our equation number 1. Now for this equation number 1, on left hand side there is no third term. First term is x square, second term is minus 5 upon 3x. Now for this left hand side we want to make a third term. How to find the third term? So we are going to find it by using this formula. Okay, so now third term equals to half into coefficient of x bracket square. Every time we have to write this formula, so that equals to now half into, now in this equation what is coefficient of x? So that is minus 5 upon 3. So minus 5 upon 3 bracket square. Okay, so equals to, now what you will get further? Now this 1 into minus 5 will become minus 5 upon 2 3s are, so that is 6 bracket square. So that equals to, now minus 5 square, so it is 25 upon 6 square, so it is 36. Now this is our third term. Now what we are going to do? We are going to add this third term in equation number 1. Okay, so I'm going to copy this equation now. So our next step will be adding 25 upon 36 to both sides of equation 1 we get. Okay, so now what is our equation number 1? So this is our equation number 1. Now what we are going to do? We are going to add this 25 upon 36 to both sides of this equation. Okay, therefore you will get x square minus 5 upon 3x plus 25 upon 36 equals to minus 2 upon 3 plus 25 upon 36. Now next step, what we have to do? Now when we are solving in this way, so this time now whatever LHS is there, it will be a perfect square form, that is of a plus b square or a minus b square form. So now how to write it in identity form? So now we will find the first term. Now this one is a perfect square, so we will write its square root. The square root of x square is x. As here minus sign is there, so we will follow it by minus sign. Now directly come to the third term. Okay, so now 25 is a perfect square, 36 is also perfect square. 25 is a square of 5. Okay, and 36 is a square of 6. So you have to write it in this way and bracket square. Okay, if you have doubt in this one, you can expand this and check, you will get the same result. Okay, now further equals to, now on RHS what we have to do? We have to take their LCM. Okay, so both of these are having different denominators. By taking their LCM we'll make it similar. So LCM is 36, so we'll multiply this one by 12 to make it 36. So what you will get? You will get on next step minus 24, that is 12 2s are 24, 12 3s are 36 plus 25 upon 36. So therefore now you will get x minus 5 upon 6 bracket square is equal to, now both of these are having same denominator, so we can add or subtract the numerators. Minus 24 plus 25 upon 36. Therefore x minus 5 upon 6 bracket square is equal to here opposite signs are there, so we'll do subtraction. 25 minus 24, 1 upon 36. Okay, now next step is that we have to remove the square sign. So how to remove it? By taking square root of both the sides. Okay, so taking square root of both sides, we get, now square root of this one will be, only this 2 will be removed, remaining will be as it is. X minus 5 upon 6 is equal to, now remember on the RHS side, whenever you are taking square root, you have to write two signs, that is either plus or minus. Okay, so now square root of 1 is always 1 upon square root of 36 is 6. Okay, so therefore you'll have two equations here, that is x minus 5 upon 6 is equal to 1 upon 6, or x minus 5 upon 6 is equal to minus 1 upon 6. Both the possibilities are there. Okay, therefore now what you have to do, we have to solve this equation, that is we have to keep x on one side and remaining all the numbers on the other side. So what you will get, x equals to 1 upon 6. Now this minus 5 upon 6 will become plus 5 upon 6, or x equals to minus 1 upon 6 plus 5 upon 6. Therefore x equals to, now both of these are having same denominator, so we can add the numerators, so you will get 6 upon 6, or x equals to, now here they are having opposite signs, so 5 minus 1, you will get 4 upon 6. So therefore x equals to 1, or x equals to 2 upon 3 is the solution of this equation. Okay, so in this way what we have done, we have calculated, or we have found the solution or roots of the equation. By which method? By completing square method. Again I am revising it. Okay, so first thing what you have to do, we have to check whether the coefficient of x square, is there any other number, is there any number other than 1 or not. If it is, then we have to divide throughout the equation by that number. If it is not present, then no need to have these steps. Okay, so right now here it is 9, so we have divided the equation by 9. After dividing, we are getting an equation, so now that is our main equation, this one. Now after that we have to change the side of this third term, so after changing the side of this third term, we got this equation. Now in this equation, for LHS we do not have any third term, so for LHS we will find a third term by using this formula. Okay, and then after getting that third term, we have to add that third term again to the both sides of equation number 1. Okay, so we have added it here. Finally, when we are taking square root, now this one will be a perfect square term. Okay, so it will be of the form either a minus b square or a plus b square. Then further we have to take square root. Now when you are taking square root of both the sides, on the RHS side we can write both the possibilities, that it may be plus or minus. Okay, so now let us consider another example. Now in this example we have x square plus 4x minus 5 equals to 0. So now the coefficient of x square is already 1, so no need to make any changes, we can directly solve it. Solution: x square plus 4x minus 5 equals to 0. Therefore x square plus 4x equals to 5. Now this is our equation number 1. Now what you have to do, we have to find third term for this LHS and so on. Okay, so in this way you people have to solve it Okay, so this much is enough for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.